Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rachel and I'm a huge Eurovision fan as well as musician, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing and listening to for the first time to Romania's entry for this year's upcoming Eurovision Song Contest. So firstly, just want to apologise if my voice sounds a bit nasal because I do have COVID right now, but I am feeling a bit better, so I'm up to kind of making more videos this week so far. A bit of context about Romania. Last year Romania was my number 3 with Roxen and Amnesia. I thought was a perfect entry. Unfortunately it didn't qualify because on the night and on the jury show everything kind of went a bit down the pan. I think there was some technical errors and issues with the staging, but I still hold that song in high regard because I think it's just got such a great message, a really catchy melody, and it was really nice and experimental. So I'm hoping that Romania can pick up from where they left off and improve, and I'm hoping that they can qualify again this year because it's been a couple of years since, I think 2017 when they were last in the final. So I'd like to see them back in the final. So please stay tuned to the end of the video where I will be giving this song a score out of 10. This is WRS with, I'm just going to check the pronunciation for a sec.
Llámame.
Llámame. I hope I pronounced that correctly. It means call me in English. So let's see how this song progresses and let's see what it's like. And please leave a like down below if you enjoy this video and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Let's get straight into this.
Knew that I was different than the others. They never liked you. Try to keep my head above the water, but you're making it so hard to. What if they gonna find out? Nobody's gonna like it. We get away. Need you to stay. What if they gonna find out? Nobody's gonna like it. We get away. Need you to stay. Hola mi bebé, hola mi bebé. Llámame, 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 llámame. Hola mi bebé, hola mi bebé. Llámame, 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 llámame. Hola mi bebé.
It's got a nice breakdown. Okay, so let's just break it down for a second. So I believe that's Spanish on the backdrop. Just let me know down below if the language in here is Spanish, because even though I did Spanish for GCSE, I'm struggling to recognise it here. I think hola mi bebé, something like hi baby call me. Is that what the lyrics mean? Something like that. But yeah, so I think something I like so far is this definitely has identity to it. I think with Romanian music, people tend to think of things like Edward Meyer in the club songs, and what's her name, Alexandra Stan as well. So I quite like how this has a Romanian identity, something that I don't think we've had since, is it 2011 at Eurovision, this real club sound that has a particular Romanian stamp on it. So I quite like this. Something I think is catchy is definitely the chorus. Even though the melody is a little restricted in places, it still has a catchy element to it, so I can overlook the lack of notes in there or exploration of leaps. It's very constrained, but I quite like how it's catchy. It's also being performed quite well. I like the camera angles, I like the dance, I like how he's engaged with the audience too. They seem to be enjoying it as well. And something else which stuck out to me was the really nice harmonies on top of his voice, the backing vocals creating a really nice layered texture on top of his vocal, which provides a really nice counter melody line. Yeah, so let's keep going. Let's see how this progresses.
My love cannot be stopped by anybody, 'cause it's so true. Show it to the world 'cause I won't hide it.
I like his voice as well, how he has those little cracks in this vocal line.
Nobody's gonna like it. We get away. Need you to stay. What if they gonna find out? Nobody's gonna like it. We get away. Need you to stay. Hola mi bebé, hola mi bebé, llámame, 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 hola mi bebé, hola mi bebé, llámame, 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 hola.
This bit is the best bit, I think. Nice. Yeah, so I think it's definitely not, it's not particularly travelling anywhere. I'd like to see it develop more in the middle 8 towards the end. I know I tend to say this with a lot of my reviews, but this song is heavily relying on choreography, catchiness, and the double chorus effect it's got going on. So that second chorus breakdown with no vocals, I think they're trying to make that the standout element. So we've had pretty much a copy paste of the first half of the song, second half of the song. I need this next bit now to go somewhere new, so let's see. But I'm quite positive. I don't have many critiques about this so far. I think it is delivering what it should be delivering. It's definitely ticking boxes. I think what their vision is coming across to me so far, so that's quite good. I'm getting the meaning of this. I'm getting the relaxed vibe, the choreographed vibe, the club vibe, the Romanian vibe. I like it all. Okay, I like that cowbell. Okay. I like this harmony he's adding now. Nice. I think he's sold it for me now. Yeah, he definitely sold it in the last bit, because I think he was putting a bit more power in there. We had interesting choreography, and then in that last chorus he added a counter melody on top, a harmony, to really bring out the lyrics more, I think. So yeah, I'm feeling quite positive about that. Something I think could have been better is the chords. There's not enough chords. The chorus has 2 chords, whilst with a nice melody line like that, which is quite, I wouldn't say it's massively exploratory as a melody line, but it's still quite nice and it's catchy. I think with something like that, they could have had more interesting chords underneath without having to change that melody line, because that melody line can fit with a lot more chords than I think people understand. So instead of having 2 chords, they could have had maybe 6 or 8 chords under there, and it still would have sounded solid. But that's only a minor criticism. I think really what sells this, like I said, is the performative quality. It's the dancing, it's the way he interacts with the other dancers on stage, as well as the camera and the audience. So I think they could definitely bring this concept to Turin, not having to change very much. I think that middle 8 definitely grabbed me more than I thought it would. The way that they brought the percussion back and they just had this cowbell sound, more of a tribal drum, that worked. I thought that was a great choice to make in order to take the song into a new place. It needed to go somewhere new, so I really enjoyed that aspect of it. So yeah, overall I'm feeling really positive about this. And let me know down below, obviously, about the language choice too, because I need clarification on that. But yeah, I think in terms of an overall score out of 10, due to the melody line being quite nice, but then not having enough chords, but also me enjoying the performance, I think I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10. It's pretty good. So well done, Romania. Not quite up to the same standard, in my opinion, as Roxen last year and the year before, but I think it is an improvement on the 2019 entry. What was it again? Thepeacearound. I think it is better than that one. So I think there's a chance this could go to the final, but let me know down below what you guys think as well. And consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. I make lots of Eurovision reviews from a musical perspective. And I'll see you guys soon for more content. Bye.